Good afternoon. This is Singh, student teacher B.Ed 4th semester, Army Institute of Education, Greater Noida. Today I am giving my presentation on models of curriculum development, meaning and needs. So let's start. Firstly, we see the word curriculum. In Latin, we called it running course. It came into existence in Scotland in 1603. After that, in English, curriculum means course of study. First time used in USA in 1906, and after 1940 we refer curriculum as plan for learning. Now let's talk about curriculum. What do we mean by this term? Curriculum. Curriculum is a design plan for learning that requires the purposeful and proactive organization, sequencing, and management of the interactions among the teacher, the students, and the content knowledge we want students to acquire. Curriculum can be defined as a plan used in education that directs teacher instruction. Now let's take experts definition. According to Daniel Tanner in 1980, the planned and guided learning experiences and intended learning outcomes formulated through the systematic reconstruction of knowledge and experiences under the auspices of the school for the learners, continuous and willful growth in personal social competence. As we are discussing about models of curriculum development, so what do you mean by models? Models are defined as a simplified representation of reality which often depicted in diagrammatic form. And why we need models? We need models because models serve as guideline to action. Let us take example of engineers. Whenever they start constructing anything, they firstly make rough model of that thing. So it's a guideline to action. Now second point is models are found in almost every form of education. Yes, in every subject, whether science, history, maths, or even in Hindi, we see models. Third need of models. The education profession has models of instruction, of administration, of evaluation, and of supervision, etc. Now let's talk about curriculum models. How we define curriculum models? Curriculum models are designed to provide a basis for decisions regarding the selection, structuring, and sequencing of the educational experiences. A curriculum model determines the type of curriculum used. It encompasses educational philosophy, approach to teaching, and methodology. In previous slides, we already know about what is curriculum, what is models. Now we have to see what is curriculum development. How we define curriculum development? Curriculum development is a specialized task which requires systematic thinking about the objectives to be achieved, learning experiences to be provided, evaluation of changes brought out by the curricular activities, and so on. To arrive at a thoughtfully planned and dynamically conceived curriculum, we should follow the steps as follows. Number 1, assessment of educational needs. Number 2, formulation of objectives. Number 3, selection and organization of content. Number 4, selection and organization of learning experience. And last one is evaluation. Now here in this slide, you seeing flow diagram. You all get a gist about a curriculum model. This model shows that teaching, course content, and its organization and examination all rely on clearly formulated aims. It's a basic curriculum model where we have given ways of teaching, organization of content, and in between we use technology. There is also given content and examinations. Now in this slide, we will discuss about curriculum development needs and importance. Why it is important in our educational system? First point is curriculum development is a purposeful activity. Yes, it is a process involving activities like conceptualizing the curriculum, selecting and organizing the content, material, and learning experiences, suggesting the method and ways of providing these experiences, evaluating the learning outcomes in terms of attainment of desired educational objectives. Second one is it is undertaken to design or redesign for the realization of certain specific educational objectives. Third point is the curriculum is the heart of the student's college or school experience. Yes, it's true about that. A curriculum is considered the heart of any learning institution, which means that schools or universities cannot exist without a curriculum. With its importance in formal education, the curriculum has become a dynamic process due to changes that occur in our society. Fourth point is the curriculum should be reviewed and revised on a regular basis so that it is able to serve the changing needs of both students and society. Now, here are the following points iterate the needs and importance of curriculum development. Number one, clear purpose and goals. Curriculum construction provide written curricular goals, which are nothing but intended student development outcomes. These goals and objectives are specified in considerable detail and in behavioral changes. Second one is continuous assessment and improvement of quality. Yes, valid and reliable assessment of the curriculum is necessary. The curriculum followed by an institution should be reviewed regularly in order to maintain its effectiveness, in order to the changing needs of the society as a whole. Third point, our rational sequence. In a curriculum, educational activities are carefully ordered in a developmental sequence. This developmental sequence helps to form a well-planned curriculum based on intended goals and outcomes of the curriculum and its constituent courses. Fourth point is making strategy in teaching and learning. Curriculum development helps in suggesting suitable teaching learning strategies, teaching methods, instructional materials, etc. It helps in providing for the proper implementation of the curriculum on the parts of teachers and learners. Fifth point helps in the selection of learning experiences. Curriculum development is needed for appropriate selection and organization of learning experiences. It helps in the selection of study matter and other activities so that learners are able to acquire goals and objectives of teaching. There are two major curriculum models. Number one is Ralph Tyler model. Number two is Hilda Tava model. They both emphasizes on teacher planning and assessment. The Tyler model focuses on four fundamental questions to shape curriculum, and the Tava model is more focused on teacher input. Here's the Ralph Tyler model. It is best known for the basic principles of curriculum and instruction. It provides an easy to follow step by step guide to curriculum planning and development. Tyler model. There are four major stages in the process of curriculum development: goals and objectives, content, learning, and evaluation. Now, here we take into consideration some important points under Hilda Tava model of curriculum development. Tava model is inductive approach. Tava model is teachers centered approach. Tava believes that teachers are aware of the students' needs, hence they should be one of the important aspects in development of curriculum. Tava's model is the grassroots approach. The main idea to this approach is that the needs of the students are at the forefront to the curriculum. Now it's time to conclude my presentation. The process of curriculum development is needed for conceptualizing a curriculum in terms of the determination of educational objectives for teaching learning at a particular grade of school education. It helps in continuous and comprehensive education. Curriculum development considers the need of providing a scheme of education for continuous and comprehensive education of the teaching learning outcomes. With proper feedback, it helps to bring necessary improvement in the teaching learning process and environment. So, at last, the curriculum maps remind teachers that their job is to uncover important ideas, explore critical questions, focus on learning and using 21st century skills, and prepare kids to apply their learning to new situations. Thank you and have a nice day.